Hello, my name is Yusef, and welcome to part 48 of the American Show. Now let's begin. So it was it was the morning time. Susan had just brushed her teeth and she was about to get ready to go eat her breakfast. And she was really excited to sign the contract for the new show that she was doing. She had just said yes the week before, and she was really excited to go do the show eventually. Once everything got together, once everything was well signed and cleared up, to say the very least, she was ready to go to work at her new show. So she got dressed. She was eating some toast when when the news was like this pro movie and anti movie protests are getting heated as the news reporter said, and she was like, and Susan was like, you know, I really like movies, but you know, I think that we should keep the film business strictly purely female. I do not like all these men coming in and making movies. I want my movies, the movies that I watch, to be strictly female. She said to herself as she was eating her toast, and then she was like, you know, I'm I am I am loving this toast. I am loving this toast. And so she ate the rest of her toast. She opened the door and she went outside and she closed the door and she went to a car. She was driving the protest. She was the protest was like running high and like it was really getting a little bit testy. And she kept driving along her way, and she kept driving and driving and driving and driving to when she got to Sweet Town Boulevard, of course, she just stopped and smelled it, and looked out into the blue sky. It just was so grateful to have this opportunity for herself and to hire more female producers and camera people and all that stuff. She wanted an all female crew. If she said to herself, I want all female crew. I don't want any men fucking it up for me or anyone for that matter. And then she was like, you know, the Alpha Queen Network would be great if I was the CEO. And then she said to herself, well, we can't have it all, you know. We can't have it all, you know what I mean? A woman can dream though. And then she just kept driving to the Alpha Queen Network. She finally gets to the network, well, the network offices, of course, and she opens the door and she greets her father, who has a contract. Well, actually, he has four contracts. The one that um the one contract that tells her that asks her what time that she wants to be on, and the other what day, and then the other what how much money that she wants to get. Because in America it was mandatory that everybody get paid what they're worth, you see. And so that it was strict. It was strictly prohibited to withhold And so it was years ago. We don't need to get into it. It was years and years ago. We'll get there eventually, but not right now. Anyway, she was like, "Oh, I'm so happy to be here." Um, so she looks at the contract, and then she's like, for a time, I would rather go for like um 9 o'clock. Well, the American show is on Wednesdays, and the and like I want to be on like Mondays. And he's like, cool. What time? Well, I'd rather be at 8 o'clock, but the the Siemens shit. Well, the the Craig show is on at 8, and so I would rather be at 9 so I can get more of the viewers, because more of the viewers who watch the Craig show would more often than not watch my show. And so I would rather be at 8. And so she signs her name in the 8 o'clock, under the 8 o'clock, well, the 9 o'clock time slot. And then she picked a day. She signed her day at, of course, well, Monday. So, and then she signed $1 million per week, well, per night, every single night at 9 o'clock. And so it was settled. She signed all 4 contracts, and it was ready to go. She shook her father's hand. He kissed her on the cheek. He says, "I'm so proud of you." Everybody was having a good time. And then she thought that she had to pee, and then she wiped as she was going to the bathroom, she grabbed the paper towel and wiped the kisses from her cheek because it was gross in her mind. And she went back and she shook his hand again, and she was like, "I'm so happy to work with you guys, to work with you." Um, that if you don't mind, I would like a all female crew, if you don't mind, what she says. And he says, "No problem, done, no problem." And then they were like, "Cool." And I would like for them to be paid as much and not more than me. Oh, no problem, done. And so it was. Her new show was going to be on Mondays on the Alpha Queen Network. Monday nights on the Alpha Queen Network. And it was going to be great. And so she was so happy to to have her own show. So she went to Randy's house, and she's like, "I just signed the contracts, and holy crap, I am so happy. Um, I am so happy. I am so happy." And they were like, "So how much money are you making?" 1 million, actually. Huh, cool. Um, Randy says to herself, and she's like, Randy says to her, rather, and then she was like, "Cool, that's great, man. I'm so happy for you." And so she was like, "Me too. I cannot wait to do the show. I am very excited." And she was like, so how Patrick doing?" And and then well, Randy says, "Well, he's still fine and he's doing okay. He's at work finally, and he 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 uh he responded well to my he responded well to my new name change." He She says, and my parents did too. Randy goes on to say. And everybody's just doing well, actually, with the name change. And everybody's doing well. Everybody's preferring to me as Randy, and everybody's, talking to me as Randy. It's a great time. And so, I have nothing to complain about. And so she realized that they were going to eat dinner to celebrate the new agreement. So she was like, I have to go, but thank you, Andy. I am very happy to to see that everybody's taking a name change well, and I'm so happy for us. I am so very happy for us women. Yeah, I'm so proud of us. And then she hugged Andy, and then she left. She went to the car. She drove into her parents' house, and she was sitting down in the chair, and the chef, which was a man, cooked them dinner as she's insulting him behind his back. So they're eating dinner. Everyone's having a good time. There's a lot of wine, a lot of alcoholic beverages, and she's still insulting the male chef, and he just had enough, and had his niece, who was also a chef, take over, and she was very friendly with him. Well, her, he was well, she was very friendly with her, and they were having a good time. And eventually, they were like, "Okay, we gotta go. I gotta go back for my first day." And so she went to the well, her old bedroom, and slept and went to sleep. To be continued. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment down below telling me what you think about the video. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.